Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing really great this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in the mountains where I live and work. I hope you guys had a really good and prosperous week. So, with this being the end of the week, I want to always make sure that weekly I take the time to share something I'm grateful for, as well as, we live in a society where it's all about us, it's all about us, it's all about us. Well, the end of my week needs to be about pouring into someone else and giving someone else a bit of a spotlight versus talking about myself or anything like that. So, what I would like to do is actually start off with what I am grateful for on this Saturday morning. And what I am grateful for actually is my wife. My wife is literally what I would consider to be the balance to my life. She and I are completely different, which I think is a good and healthy thing. She is what I would really consider to be a true help to me. Not help like the movie where she's making me them funny pies, but the help to me to help keep me on chart, keep me focused. She challenges me. Sometimes in the moment, I hate when she challenges me. But when I look at certain things later, I realize the benefit of having someone who's willing to hold me accountable to being better, who sometimes may say things to me the way I don't per se wish it would have been said to me, because sometimes tough love is a good thing. As well as she knows when to be compassionate to me as well. I always say I get the greatest mix of a person who has a strong character. She's what I call a black Tina, because she is black, but she's also Latina, being from Panama, Spanish being her first language. And so she brings it to me. She challenges me. She is someone that I can bounce certain things off of. By nature, I'm a really nice and sometimes even passive person. Sometimes she's that one that has to push me and say, no, 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 you can't do it that way. You probably need to look at doing things a bit more assertively. And I think that it brings a good balance to my character. So at times when I do need to be more compassionate, I'm compassionate. And then at other times where I need to draw the line in the sand and say absolutely no more, she's that cheerleader on that side of it as well. So I really greatly appreciate what she adds to my life weekly. I've had a lot of broken experiences in my life that I'm starting to see she's a part of that meshing point for me. I've heard it said before that people are just broken pieces and you have to find the person that fits. That doesn't mean that that's an easy process, but it is a very valuable and noteworthy process to actually go through. A lot of people nowadays, oh, you made me mad, I'm offended, and now I'm going to leave you. Oh, you don't treat me the way I want you to treat me, and you didn't get it 5 minutes, within me telling you what you need. I have decided to not approach things in that way. Things are worth staying, things are worth growing for, and I just cannot express how amazing it is to be able to have someone who will always allow me to show who I am and then also be able to respect who I am all at the same time. So again, Giselle, love you. Now, the second portion of this video is going to be actually to, again, speak about someone else, something that they're doing. So since I am doing this video for the first time, the first person I thought that I should do this with is actually my first lady, Giselle. She's one of the most talented people I've ever met in my entire life, and I've met a lot of people over the years. She is an amazing artist. I remember when she and I first were courting each other. Man, she showed me a painting of like a dragon she did with fingernail polish. And I was like, who would be thinking of that? Who could do something like that? But it was actually super dope and incredible, man. And so she's always had that creative niche and that creative eye. Where she has really started to kind of put her foot into things would be within her doing crafts and baking. She's a phenomenal cook just to begin with, but She does high-end pastries. So that could be cookies, cake pops. She actually does cakes with presentations. I remember she did a cake for me. You know, I'm a big comic book nerd. That's why you see Spider-Man and you see the Hulk also there. But one of those years for my birthday, she made me this elaborate Incredible Hulk cake, which was incredible. For our son last year, you know, she did a Ninja Turtles thing, and she had just gotten this airbrush to be able to airbrush things. She had never airbrushed before in her life. She airbrushed this pizza that was all pastry and edible, that people actually were taking little bits and pieces off of it because it was so realistic looking. They thought it was a pizza. And so, you know, if you're out there and you need any kind of pastry designs or anything like that, or being able to put together the stuff for a particular event and you want it to not just be the norm, definitely get with Giselle. You can definitely find her on Instagram. She has her Instagram, which is Giselle Sweets and Crafts. So just look that up on Instagram and you'll see lots of samples of her work. And, you know, let her know what you need. She can definitely take care of you and you will not be disappointed. So that's all I'm going to do for this video because it's about 8:30. I got to get to doing my work now for the day. But everyone have an amazing weekend. Make sure that you spend time with those that you love. For the sports fans like me, go 49ers. Let's go ahead and get this done today. But enjoy your weekend. Make it count. And I'll be seeing you guys next week. You guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.